Hi guys, my name is Jace. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. This is Celestial Days, where we talk all things lifestyle, spirituality, growth, evolution, and divine alignment. Today we'll be doing a reading for the collective. If you're coming across this, you're meant to find this. If you feel called and connected and safe to my energy, please remain. Take a deep breath in through your nose, hold it at the top for 3 seconds. Imagine light coming through your crown chakra and washing over your entire body and being. If you know about the chakra system, imagine that it's coming through all your chakras, coming out your root chakra, and breathe out through your mouth. Allow all your negativity, all worries, well, it's not your negativity, allow all negativity, all your worries, all things that were once compelling you to feel lackluster or out of alignment, release them back to the earth, to Mother Gaia, Mother Earth, back to the universe. Allow them to be alchemized, transmuted into that of unconditional love and light for the highest good of whomever, wherever they end up next, or wherever they go next, just send them off with unconditional love. They can't reach you again. Let us in their place, call in unconditional love and divine love and light. If you feel called to remain for the reading, obviously you may remain, but I ask that in your head, out loud, in your spirit, in your mind, your body, when you take this next big deep breath through your nose, imagine you're consenting to this reading. Allow your body to relax, take a big deep breath, connect to your higher self, connect to the divine, connect to your divine light. Welcome in this energy, hold it at the top for 3 seconds, breathe out through your mouth. Allow safety, security, and clarity to wash over you. Ground into your body, wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your nose, shake it off. Then we're going to do it one more time, but instead of holding it, we're going to take the biggest deep breath you can in through your nose. Hold it at the crown, open it up, welcome in the light, love, and the divine guidance from your divine and benevolent ancestors, of the purest energies, intentions, and actions, from your angels, from your guides, from the divine spirit team. Oh, and I just saw 222 on the timestamp as I said that. Welcome in all their divine light and guidance. Allow them to speak through me as I can communicate to you these messages from your divine spirit team. You are protected by the Most High and beings of the divine white light and unconditional love and divine light. Declare it, decree it, let it be done. Other dimension, let go through your mouth, breathe out. You don't have to hold this one, but just imagine light coming in and breathe out. Shake it all off. Get grounded in your body. If you hear those little noises in the background, it's my cat. I kept meaning to say that, but I kept getting distracted. So maybe there's something you keep meaning to say, but you keep getting distracted. Maybe there's something you keep meaning to ask, you keep getting distracted. Or maybe there's someone who I got chills thinking about this. So maybe there's someone who keeps meaning to say something to you or ask something to you, but they keep getting distracted, or they're distracted easily because they're nervous to confront you or to come forward, or it doesn't feel like an altercation or like a confrontation, but they're to like acknowledge this, whatever's going on. Okay, and I was channeling the song I'm Pretty Than a Motherfucker, how's he looking? Okay, she said you're fucking with me, is this bitch? Okay, okay, around, I look at him like, okay, I used to be so bad, but now a bitch. Okay, it's so funny because my cat like was not playful at all. Like she was just like wandering around, and like as soon as I was beginning the reading, she's like playing with her little scratcher, she's playing with her little bells, she's like playing with like a cap she found on the floor. It's so cute. So the energy is good. It's a playful energy. It's a lighthearted, playful energy. And I channeled the phrase "a match made in heaven." So let's cultivate this energy. Let's connect with this energy and see what's going on. The Queen of Cups seems significant. I have chills right now. Like, ooh. I feel like the Holy Ghost is speaking through me. Or speaking through you. Sometimes you be talking and you be saying things that like people are like, it feels like God is talking to me. You know what I mean? Like, not that you're a God, but that you're like a vessel, a channel. Ooh, yep, confirmation just saw 444 on the timestamp. I've been seeing that lately. Angelic and divine love and protection. Like sometimes when you talk to people or when you speak, people are like, ooh, judgment and a 10 of cups. Judgment is ruling in your favor. It's not even judgment is ruling in your favor. It's more so like things are going to work out. Things are going to work in your favor. Things are working out. If you like had a court case or like a ticket or something, it's gonna work out in your favor. Something's going on. I feel like some of you were actually in like a difficult like predicament legally, like not that like you did something wrong, maybe you're getting like justice for something, and it's gonna go in your favor. Judgment is ruling in your favor. It's like clearing a new way. And then I'm hearing that song by Beyonce. I don't personally know it, but I hear it on TikTok a lot, and it's like, ain't no other, la 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 la. Ooh, cutting this on the devil and the hangman. That's not about you. Whoever, whatever did this thing wrong to you, like justice is serving. Justice is being served, is working in your favor. Like there's no evading this. They, you know, they picked the wrong devil that they wanted to play with, you know what I mean? Like they succumbed to their own injuries. You get me? Like fuck around and find out, they found out. They fucked around, they kept fucking around, they kept fucking around. I'm hearing record scratch. Like I'm hearing the phrase record scratch. I'm not even hearing a record scratch. I'm literally like seeing a record player and it's like scratch. Like you fucking around and found out. What happens when you scratch a record or you scratch a disc? When you go to play it, it skips. There's no fucking around. Like you can't play it anymore. They can't play you anymore, I'm hearing. They can't play with you anymore. They can't play you anymore. Actually, it's not even playing with you. Like you're not a toy. They can't play you anymore. It's like you're their favorite song and they can't hear it anymore. They can't hear you. They can't listen to you. When you talk, it's because God talks through you. And they can't hear that message anymore. They can't hear you anymore. They can't hear you sing your song. And then I'm hearing that phrase, or like seeing that, well, I'm hearing that phrase in my head. It's like, oh, was you luring me to the ocean or something? Like on TikTok when people be singing, in the comments people be like, oh, is you a siren? Oh, is you luring me to the ocean? Like, okay, so I feel like these are two different energies. One was a match made in heaven. I'm hearing, I'm pretty than a motherfucker. Hoes be looking, okay. She said she ain't fucking with me. Is this bitch, okay. And I'm hearing that mix by Nick Chell, who's a DJ on TikTok. Well, he's a DJ, but he started off on TikTok. And I'm pretty sure he made that mix where it was like, okay by JT. And then, Show Me How by Men I Trust. Ooh, show me how you care. And the beginning was someone wants to confront you or say something to you. Maybe like justice energetically had to be served or completed first before this could come into completion or conclusion. I'm hearing before this could come into a conclusion. Like, yeah, before this could come to a conclusion. It's like, also like I'm imagining like if you're at like you're at a victory lap. You're taking a victory lap when this thing happens, or like if you're fighting for custody of your kids or something like that. Like you get custody, which was a given. Oh, and before, when I was prepping the cards before I began, I had cleared the deck. When I looked down, the bottom of the deck had the Two of Cups. I'm just like, yeah, things are going in your favor. Things are going in your favor in like multiple different ways. But like because of this, it was like spirit, like universe wanted justice to be served first. Look, the death card just wanted to come out. And I'm hearing like got their head on a stick. Spirit got their head on a stick. Look at that. Like there's no, you can't evade justice. Like you can't clear your karma by running from it. It's always gonna find you. It's always gonna find you. It's gonna catch up to you. And this isn't about you. You know what I mean? I'm pretty than a motherfucker. It's like getting your confidence back. Like you're getting your confidence back, and it's allowing you to feel safer and confident, like learning how to be loved or like being loved correctly. Which reminds me, I was watching like TikToks earlier, and the Fool and the Nine of Pentacles. New beginning. Ooh. Something new. You're learning how to be loved correctly, honestly. But like you're learning how to be loved by life correctly. You're learning how to be loved by the universe correctly, but you're learning how to be loved correctly. Ooh, the Two comes to the devil in reverse. Like, you can't even make this up. Because I had just cut it on the devil upright before, and like, that's how you know it wasn't referring to you, baby. It's like, because this thing was cleared and like this justice was served, like spirit had to take care of it. This justice was served. Spirit had to take care of it. Now this new love is coming in. And what I was saying is I was watching like TikToks earlier, and I was like, it was like videos of like women being loved correctly. It was like Cardi B and Tiana Taylor and I think Cash Doll, and it was like them moving on from their toxic, you know, obviously they had heartbreaking, well, I don't know all of the situations, but I know like with Cardi B, like and I just cut the deck on justice, and whoever this was against you, there might have been a masculine energy or just someone in their hyper masculine energy, like unhealthy toxic masculinity, and they were like a very fiery, like angry person, like they acted from an angry place. They were a very like angry person, or like vindictive, spiteful, vengeful person, because I cut the deck with the King of Wands in reverse injustice. No longer happening anymore. But okay, going back to what I was saying, like I know the situation with like Cardi B, right? Can never fuck with a Libra, I'm hearing. Can never fuck with a Libra. A Libra with a good heart and pure energies and good morals, you can never fuck with a Libra. So it was a video of them like all being loved correctly by the next person that they dated, and it's like not even about timing, like how much time goes on. It's about God's timing, and God's timing wasn't right before because they had to clear the justice. It wasn't because of you. It wasn't because all these practical things, like, you know, it's like you gotta wait this amount of time, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. It's like you're doing the work. Like it's not about practical timing, it's about God's timing. God's doing the work. Ooh, cleared that, excuse me, confirmation, but literally cleared, and I'm pretty sure I did that, like I cleared that at 11:11. So divine alignment, new happenings, new beginnings, right? You had to be clear, but it wasn't like things that you had to do. It was like things being done for you on your behalf, and like because that cleared, you were able to clear. Like you were able to come to a conclusion about something and clear things and make room, make way for the new and the good. But like the reason why I cut it on the Fool before, I think it was the Nine of Pentacles, it's because like these things are coming into like grounded fruition right now. Like there's something that you can actually tangibly hold, touch, experience, have, like connect with. But it's like a new beginning. It's not like you're the Fool. It's not like you're going into things naive. It's just like something completely different. So you're learning how to do something new because you're being loved correctly. You're learning how to love correctly. 12:12 on the time center. I'm saying this as I'm saying this, some of you might have been seeing 12:12. And what does 12:12 add up to? It might even be like your birthday, or somebody's like, you're like, you might have Sag placements, but I don't think like you're a Sag, but like that this person is Sag. I think it's like, I think you have Sag placements. Like maybe, okay, anyway, I don't want to talk about that anymore. The dust is clearing. I'm saying like Coachella. Maybe the dust has been clearing since like that time period. Coachella is like the middle to end of April. There's something you're not seeing. There's something I'm not seeing in the reading. Okay. I'm pretty than a motherfucker. Show me how you care. Boom, boom. It's not. It's not about divine timing, it's about God's timing. You know how they say like, well, I'm not gonna go into that, but divine timing can often mean like energetically when things align. Like that could happen tomorrow, could happen today, could happen in a week from now, could happen in an hour, it could happen in a year. Like, well, I'm not saying that it'll happen in a year. I feel like that shook some of y'all. But it's like divine timing is when things energetically align and they come into like they align energetically. They can come into actuality, right? But God's timing was like, this was always going to happen at this moment. This was always going to happen now. It wasn't like God just decided. God calculated, orchestrated everything. You know what I mean? It's not like energetically you became ready and so things aligned. God decided, boom, this was always going to happen at this moment. It was always going to happen, and you had been being prepared. And no matter what, everything was orchestrated for this occasion. Divine timing got you to God's timing. But divine timing is not God's timing. God's timing is like bond. You know what I mean? Like our divine creator, source, energy. Two of Wands. Okay, period. So clarity spirit, what can you tell us? I'm pretty than a motherfucker. Hoes be looking. Okay. She said she ain't fucking with me. Is this bitch okay? He said he ain't fucking around. I look at him like, okay, I used to be down bad, but now a bitch, okay. I'm pretty than a motherfucker. I was be looking, okay. Just a long time coming, babe. But, like, you didn't even realize it. You were just working at what you had to do. Working your little cubicle job 9 to 5. If some of y'all was doing that. Fuck hard to say that, but okay. I feel like some of you guys want to see my teeth. I like how, like, they're shining in the light. Wait, that's cute. Like, you're a shining star. In my tea gems. I'm crying. Ain't no other. Okay, spirit. Let's get into the messages. You've been clearing the way all this time. It's like the road to Coachella I'm hearing. What the fuck does that even mean, guys? Sorry, I didn't mean to curse, but what the heck does that even mean? Like, the light is going off, the light is going off, the light is going off. You've been manifesting this for a long time. You've been manifesting this for a really long time. Oh my god, you've been manifesting this for a really long time. That's when things started falling into place. That's when things began falling into place. And when things began falling into place, when things were falling into place, it cleared the way. And because things cleared the way, more things were able to fall into place. And because of that, you got the memo. You started building, and you started laying down that track. You started laying down that road and guided you to where you need to go. But it is all behind you, so nothing that wasn't meant to, nothing could come with you that was not meant to come with you. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. Let's get into the cards. That was just fully, we're just fully channeling there. So let's get. You've been feeling like lonely for a long time. You've been feeling lonely for a long time. You kind of just been like waiting. I'm hearing wait in the water. Which also in the beginning of this, I feel like Juneteenth was significant. So happy Juneteenth, y'all. Juneteenth was yesterday during the time that I'm filming this. But probably a couple days before the time you're watching this. Or like honestly, like this is, whenever this finds you, it's for you. So this is a timeless reading, spirit. It's not a timeless reading, but it's valid in the next 3 years from the point that I'm uploading this. So if at any chance, by any case, you find this within the next 3 years from June 21st, technically, because by the time this goes up, it's going to be past June 21st. It's going to be like, yeah. From June 21st, 2025 to June 19th, 2028. That's when this message is going to be valid too. So it's not technically timeless, but it's going to be working in your favor for a long time. So if you come across this within that time, sometimes I be coming across readings that like are a couple years old, and like you just gotta know. Is this walking you through what you were going through at that time? Is this finding you now because of the things that were going on at that time, or did it just find you like in divine time, like in God's time, when God was meant to find you? No, I don't think this one's clear. Okay. Let's see. You've been feeling lonely for a very long time. You've been walking with like, maybe like a stick up your butt. But then I'm hearing like the wind beneath your wings. But you had the wind. You had the wind in your sails. Yeah, I'm hearing you're the wind beneath my wings. You're the wind beneath my wings. I'm getting chills. I'm getting chills so bad. Not so bad, but like so, like the more I talk, the more I'm getting chills. I feel like it's overwhelming, but like in a good way. Everything feels like it's falling into place in my head. Like the train tracks are setting and we're taking off. Like whereas you were laying down the road before you, now it's being laid down for you because you took a break. You took a pause. You guided your way here. Like you put down the road here. You took a stop. And in that meanwhile, like the tracks have been paved down for you because God was like, this is where I want you to go. Spirit is like, was preparing you because God was laying down those tracks, because God was like, this is where you're going. You're taking a trip. Like, you're taking a trip, like psychedelic. You're taking a trip. The phone is ringing. The phone will be right there. Yeah, you weren't in an unhealthy masculine energy, but when you were paving that road, you were in your healing masculine energy. Like, your masculine energy was healing you, and it got you here. You had to take a break, rewind, reset, to get more into your, like, receiving energy, your bag. Get into your bag. So that things could be laid down for you. You can get back out, and you're like, you know. I'm hearing that meme that's like, the meme that's like, goodbye Paris, hello France. Like, Spirit, can we clarify that? Why are we hearing that? Because it's like you're on the same path as being extended to you, but it's coming to you in a different way, shape, or form, because you're being guided to it. Like, you're being pushed to it, and instead of you having to create the path for you, the path has been created already. Like, lay down the work. God laid down the work for you, because you laid down the work to get to God. Ooh, like God's headquarters. Hold on. But we getting that here, Spirit. We getting that here, Spirit. Okay. I'm hearing, I love it, 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 ooh, I love it, 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 I love it. Diamonds on the chain with the big cats. But it's really just like, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. I love talking to you. I'm hearing, I love talking to you. Like, you're the wind beneath my wings. Like, you are the fire in my step. You are literally guiding me forward. I feel like God is talking to me when I'm talking to you. I'm hearing God is finding me through you. I didn't feel like God was real until I got to you. Like, the way that you talk to this person, the way that you heal this person, the way that you connect with this person, the way that you awaken this person, the way that you hold compassion for the person, the way that you, it's like like, it's like not even overwhelming in like a bad way, it's like overcoming, like it's overcoming so many dark nights that they had been through. And now I'm hearing, round the city, round the clock, everybody needs you. No, you can't make everybody equal. Although you got buku family, you don't even got nobody being honest with you. Breathe till I evaporate. My whole body see-through, transportation handmade. And I know it better than most people. I don't trust them anyway. You can't break the law with them. Get some Gucci, have a calm night. Shooters killing left and right. Working through your worst night. If I get my money right, you know I won't need you. And I tell you, I hope this sack is full up. I fucking know I'm fucked up. Spend it when I get that. I ain't tryna keep you. Can't keep up a conversation. Can't nobody read you. Why your eyes run up? Did you call me from a seance? You were from my past life. Hope you're doing well, bruh. I've been out here head first. Always like the head first. Signal coming in and out. Hope you're doing well, bruh. Everybody needs you. Everybody needs you. Ooh, nani, nani. This feel like a quaalude. No sleep in my body. No bitch in my body. New beginning. Oh, new beginning. Like a path, the sun going down. Time to start your day, bro. Okay, I'm gonna put these back, Spirit, because why you had me singing that whole song? Can't keep being laid up. Know you need the money if you gon' survive. Every night, shit, every day. Dropping baby off at home before my night. You know I can't hear none of that, spend the night. That kumbaya. Wanna see Nirvana but don't wanna die. Wanna feel that na-na-na but you could vibe. Fuck with me after my shit. Oh my god. Okay. Basically, all my night. Been waiting for you all my night. Been waiting for you all my night. I've been all my night. Yeah, this is all my night. Alright, Spirit. I feel like I had to sing that out loud because we had to connect to the lyrics real quick, okay? Let's get into it, shall we? Okay. So basically, every night fucks every day up. Every day patches the night up. Oh God, you should match it. It's that KO. No white letters till I fuck my 28th up. 1998, my family had the aggro. Like, why you have me singing the whole song? 26, 26. 26 might be significant, a number in age. And I mean, ain't no other. Da 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 da. Wait, I don't know if I mentioned that was the song that I was channeling earlier. That I don't really know it, but it was part of that edit with Cardi B and like Tiana Taylor and all them. I think that was the song that was used, but I think it's from Lemonade by Beyonce. But it's like like I'm just hearing trumpets, you know. But nights, it seems significant because it's like the build up, the breakdown, all these intense feelings. And at first the song is really good, you know what I mean, like the beginning lyrics, but it's kind of just talking about like going through the motions of life. And then it reaches a point where it's like, oh God, you should match it. It's that KO. No, I let us the life of my 28th up. 1998, my family had the Acura. It starts getting a little bit more connected, a little bit more deep, a little bit more vulnerable, a little bit more, you know, like it builds up. And then he's like, I don't know if I'm remembering this backwards or singing this backwards, but he's like, all my night, been waiting for you all my night. Oh wait, no, it is backwards. That is the breakdown. But my point is like, going back to what I was saying, like this person feels like God is speaking to them through you, but it's not like one time. It's not like it's literally like God speaks through you. God speaks through you. You are God's gift to this earth. Like God is talking to them through you, and they may have believed in God and the universe before that, but because sometimes we just need to have a belief or faith in something out there. Maybe they just been going off blind faith their whole life, like hoping that something bigger is out there and hoping that it works, and maybe in some ways, in cases they've seen that it does, but like never directly impacting them, or rarely directly impacting them, and them just not fully understanding it. And then they talk to you and it's like, oh, God is talking through you. Like God is talking, like they just know, like, yes, it's coming from this person, but whatever this person possesses, their qualities, their energy, their frequency, their vibration is so connected and in tune that they're able to consistently be connected with source's energy, to be communicating in a way where like when they talk, they are one with God. Like God is talking through them, you know what I mean? Like God is speaking through you, you know what I mean? Like that, like this person is looking at you, like God is talking through you. Like you just be saying things like, I needed to hear, and I know I needed to hear, but it's not one time, it's not two times, it's not a coincidence. It's like consistently they feel like God is real because they talk to you. They feel like God is real because it's like, is this person even real? Like, are you, like, can you even be real? But they don't question if you're real. They're like, oh, this is real. They just know it. They trust it. They feel it. Like, oh, this is real. You get me? You're a diamond in the rough, a match made in heaven. I feel like a reading that I did on here a couple months ago, which, if I'm not mistaken, low-key may have gone up around the time the road to Coachella, like around the time that Coachella was going on. and it was like about this, I think. If you go to the last collective reading that I did, you can check. I don't think it was the last. I think it was the first collective reading that I uploaded, low-key. I'll put the link to it in this reading, in the description of this reading. Holy crap, you may have even met this person during that time period and like overlooked them, or they may have like not overlooked you. No, they had not overlooked you. They caught your attention and you caught theirs, but you didn't know why. Like neither of you knew why. You just did. You connected. Sparks were flying, but they didn't start a fire. We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning. Sparks were flying, but like y'all had to tap in, and that makes me like, we didn't start the fire. Like love is a frequency that exists whether you tune into it or not. You didn't start it, you didn't create it, but you can connect to it, and y'all are connected to the frequency of love. Y'all are connected. Did it feel like, are you guys at a distance? Did it feel like you guys were closer before, when you weren't as connected as you were now, and now like things feel like there's a gap between you? Or like, for example, if you were at a distance from this person before and then now you guys are like closer physically, but feel like sparks been flying but they're not reaching each other, you know what I mean? I don't know how to describe it. It's like, for example, if you met somebody back then and it felt like y'all were so cool and hit it off, and then like the closer you get, the more it feels like there's a distance between y'all, even though y'all connect deeper on like a spiritual, emotional, like heavenly, I'm hearing heavenly level, like a match made in heaven, literally. Ooh, I'm getting chills, bro. I'm getting chills. Like, there's no healing to be done through this experience. This experience is healing in and of itself. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like a lesson coming to you to be healed. It's just healing in and of itself. You know, like God, like Jesus. Like if you watch like The Chosen, he can just heal you. Like there's no process to it. Like if you watch The Chosen, and I'm not Christian by the way, but I do believe that Jesus came to earth for a reason, and that he was a real person, a real magician, which is crazy. I keep looking at this and I meant to mention that this person he looks like Jesus. Like depictions of Jesus. Jesus was a Palestinian man, by the way. He was an immigrant, a refugee, and he was a healer. And he was like Tarot's depiction of the magician. Like he was able to conjure these things from his connection with God. Create it. You know what I mean? Channel that love into healing. He was of love. He was the frequency of love. I believe he's an ascended master that came to us earth to connect us to the frequency of love and like unconditional love. Like the power of love. Like it's an energy, it's a frequency, it's a healing thing. Like it's not just like, it's like the way that it reminds me of like Avatar, the last airbender, like Katara, how she can like you know, use water, like she can like connect with water, you get me? But you know, all like earthbenders, like, but like something just flows so beautifully. And I believe the Queen of Cups, before I mentioned it, like I cut the deck, or it was on the bottom of the deck or something, but how she could just so fluidly, and it's like, it's almost like Jesus could do that. Like he was so connected to the water, like he was so connected to the frequency of love that he could just channel it. Like he was like a love bender. Oh my god, that sounded so, but like using that energy, and he could heal directly, right? Or like in Percy Jackson, if you've ever seen the first movie of Percy Jackson, when he goes into his first battle and he gets hurt and something calls him to touch the water, and the water comes and it just heals him instantly. It's not like a process, it's just as soon as it touches you, it heals you. And it's like, that's what it's like connecting with this person. That's what this person connects with you and feels. They connect with you and feel this, like they just are healed by your energy, by your presence, by your connection, by your conversation. And that's what it's like, and like that's what it's like for you too. But you're the, okay, so one of my decks, I believe it's the Luna Soul Tarot deck. When you see the lovers, it's like the divine creator, like in the sky, and it's depicted as a woman, but like also as Mother Earth, like almost in a way, which I think is beautiful, because I think God doesn't have like a gender or an archetype. They're a divine being and energy that brings together that masculine and feminine energy in like the most divine and whole ways and wholesome ways. And so like that energy, it shows like a flow, and it's like a stream, and it's meant to show like unconditional love and energy. Like the frequency of God, I believe, is the frequency of unconditional love. But it almost looks like a river when you're looking at, let's see if I can insert a photo, but it almost looks like a river when you're looking at the card. It's like blue, and it's the same in the card. It's two lovers standing on either side of a narrow river, and the river is the same blue as the energy that's flowing from the sky goddess, from the sky god, and down to the feminine in the lover's card in that deck. And they're like looking up, and it's going to them into their heart, and then from them, their masculine lover on the other, and they're both like naked, but their masculine lover on the other side of the river. It's like a very narrow river, like it's close enough that they could almost touch each other, but the way they connect is through this stream of consciousness, a stream of energy, the stream of unconditional love, essentially. It goes into her body, and then it comes through her, and it comes out of her and into this male, and he's on the other side of, like, the masculine is on the other side of this stream, this river, and is like bowing down, like praising her, and through it that stream is going into his crown. So it's like God's love, your connection with God, awakens your heart space, which I believe Jesus is the most connected to the heart chakra, and he descended to this earth to awaken us and awaken our consciousness, our divinity, our abilities, our humanity to the frequency of unconditional love, so that of God, of true God. Like, you can only develop so much. Like, it was like any information that was put on this earth, it needed to like marinate. It was put on this earth before that to connect us with the concept and the idea, to introduce it so that it's real. And then he came and was like the Messiah, and awakened us to this consciousness, like the actual frequency, the portals. Because the fourth chakra, the heart chakra, if you know anything about esoteric studies, it's seen as like the portal of consciousness, like from your higher self to your human self, and from your human self to your higher self. It's the middle. There's 7 chakras. It's an odd number, but that even number right down the middle, it's like you have 3 below and 3 above, and it's what brings that balance. It's literally the chakra of harmony and balance. And like I said, Libra energy, justice, like that's a big thing. So you connected with God through this, and like Jesus was meant to teach us that frequency so that we can ascend and our consciousness can develop to connect with God in the frequency, to know God, to be loved by God, and to receive God into your life, like source energy, unconditional love, like through different means and through different ways, and bringing that and connecting with that and learning how to like connect with that energy. So like it reminds me of like Reiki healers, like shamans, holistic healers, things like that, who connect with that energy and they're able to utilize that. They're like love vendors, like how I was saying. Like that's their element. Their element is love, like the ethers. So coming in, right? It comes into your heart chakra, awakens you. You are awakened, so you are awakened, so you open to it, and because you open to it, it awakens you more, right? And then bringing that consciousness to this person on like a conscious level, like their third eye, like the higher chakras, you know what I mean? Where it's like, that's how it's like we're mobilizing. Like I'm hearing that, like that's how it's mobilizing in your head, like in their head. Okay. I hope this reading isn't too like, I'm meaning to say sugar coated, but I mean like, I don't mean sugar coated. It's just what's wanting to come out. But it's like, I hope this reading isn't too like Christian coded. It's just, I hope this reading isn't too Christian coded, because I know sometimes, well, if this is reaching you as a collective, then it's meant to, and you understand the message, or you're going to understand the message. But it's not coming from a place of religion. I think a religion holds space for like, I'm hearing the oligarchy. What is that, like when there's like kings and queens? Yeah, no King's Day. I'm also hearing, because like mobilizing, opening this person's consciousness to unconditional love, not just love as like a feeling or a frequency or like healing or whatever, They might already be connected to that, or they may be learning how to connect more because they might be someone who's like intellectual and they process things like intellectually, but it's like through communication and efforts and like seeing things and being awakened consciously, like they're opening to love. Mobilizing, because like justice, it also feels connected to like the things going on, like no King's Day, like this. It also might have been the day that was on June 14th, so it also might have been occurring, like happening from that day on, like the past week. Okay, the Lovers. Ain't no other. The Queen of Swords, right? It's like you're the first person who's shown them like an unconditional love that can be communicated through logic and reason, but like it defies all ideas of what logic and reason is supposed to be. Like logic does not have to be void of empathy, because that would mean that it's void of humanity, and we are intrinsically logical and empathic beings. Like we are meant to experience, like we have feelings for a reason, you know what I mean? Like we're all born with them. Like we're all born with them. It reminds me of the experiment that I've heard of, where it's like no living being can survive in the first moments of life, like, or feel compelled to survive without love. And like you're teaching this person the same thing, like as they're being reborn, like they can't survive through this world without unconditional love, but it's something that they're learning intellectually. Like intellect doesn't have to be void of empathy or unconditional love. Intellect doesn't. Oh whoa, I just got a whole new channel song. I just wanna get high with my lover. Una muñeca cuando miro en el espejo. Kiss, kiss, looking in the eye. Think I may go out tonight. I just wanna ride and get high in the moonlight. I just wanna get high with my lover. I just started channeling Kali Uchis, but like the song specifically Moonlight, but I was actually thinking of her most recent album. You make me free when you're here with me. Sorry guys, I need a second to readjust, because I don't like how my hair is like sitting under this. I don't like how my hair is sitting under this headband, because of like the way it's parted, and it just looks weird under it, and it was bothering me. It was bothering me. Now I look a little big-headed, but it's okay. Okay, we're adjusting. We're adjusting. They're seeing you in a whole new light. They're seeing you in a whole new light because they're adjusting to your consciousness. They're adjusting to your frequency, and they're like, wait, actually, I love this. I'm eating this up, because maybe like I couldn't exist at that frequency before because I was seeing things from a whole other light, and now I'm seeing things from a whole new light. It's like this person was meant to exist at like the frequency at which you exist at, but they like couldn't be because they hadn't been introduced to that consciousness yet. Now they're being introduced to that consciousness, they're like elevating to a whole new frequency, and they're like, wait, I feel at home here. Like, you know where home is. No, that was corny. I was just quoting Ace from Love Island. Like, she know where home is. But it's like rebuke that. May that kind of person never find you. But it's like it feels like home to them. Like they're like elevating to that frequency. Like you're putting a fire under their ass, but in a way that's like elevating them. Like you're not like, it's not putting pressure on them. It's like making them want to grow and change. It's like not a pressure. You know, they say like pressure makes diamonds, because I'm seeing this. Like they feel like you're a diamond in the rough, like you're a gem. You're coming into alignment together with them. We've been coming together all this time. You're putting a fire under that. Like you're giving them their spark back. You're giving them their spark. You're giving them a spark that they didn't know existed, because they hadn't existed at this frequency before. They didn't even like know how to connect to it, and you like somehow just spark something in them. It's not that these concepts or this consciousness is new to them. It's true to them, but it's not something that they were able to connect with because they hadn't connected with someone like you before, or like your energy, like, you know what I mean, that connects them with like energy. Or like, I just don't think they had ever like been awakened to that level of consciousness, you know what I mean? And like it's like where they belong. Like that frequency is where they belong, and they feel like at home there, and they're elevating to it, so it's working in your favor and it's working in their favor, because you guys were meant to connect. But like the road has to be laid down. Maybe like in a way you're like no longer having to pump the brake. Like you're no longer having to pump the brakes because you're not the one putting down the stones that are creating the path. Like I said, God is, but like in terms of this connection, like he is putting down the stones that are creating the path, because you no longer need to pump the brakes because he is putting down the stones that are creating the path. I don't know if it's like this connection we're talking about like hasn't been, I keep hearing the word intrinsically, but inherently like anything more than like acquaintances or like camaraderie or like friendship, you know what I mean? Like you also make this person feel like it's okay being them, and like to care about like the social justice issues that they care about, like to care about the things that they care about. Like they like didn't feel like it was okay to care about that before, but like you care about it no matter like if anybody cares about it. Like you care about those things, so they like feel like it's okay to care about it, and like now they're like using their voice in that way, you know what I mean? Like it's okay to care. It's okay to care. I mean, it's okay to care. And they're realizing that it's okay to care, and they're realizing that they care about you. Like, I care about you, so I'm gonna show up for you. But they're still learning how to do that because they're like, it's like you unlock something in them. They're not learning how to do it, like they're just doing it because you unlocked it. And it, like I was saying with like God and like Jesus, it was like it just is, like it just becomes, like there's no process to it. It's not like a healing process. It's not divine timing. It's God's timing. Like it's God's word. Like God, like it's just that. Like, you know what I mean? It's like it didn't even have to click. It was like something just happened. Like it just happened. And maybe that's what this feels like. It just happened. Like maybe from like you're not even looking, and like it just happened. Like you weren't even looking, and like you fell in love. Like you weren't looking for love and you fell in love. And then now I'm seeing like clips from a Cinderella story, like with Hilary Duff, and I forgot that guy's name, Chad something, but it's like you might come from two very different like worlds, or I don't know, but I'm seeing the scene specifically when they're like, if you've never seen it, I'll describe it. If you have seen it, then like you'll know what I'm talking about. But when they're like at the dance and they like finally meet like in person, and she does, like he's asking her to take off her mask and she doesn't want to. He's Prince Charming and she's Cinderella. I'm like, they didn't know that they were gonna go dressed up as those things. Like I don't think she told him her costume, so I don't think she was gonna go, and I don't think she knew where her costume was until like that night when she decided last minute, like an hour into the dance, like their school Halloween dance or whatever, that she was gonna go. And like he ended up switching his costume last minute from the Three Musketeers with his friends to like Prince Charming, and then they just so happen to like be wearing each other's like divine match, like a match made in heaven. But I'm seeing the scene specifically when they're like talking about like the votes or something for something on like the loudspeaker, and like instead of like caring about it, he just like walks outside and like goes with her, and no one else is really out there. And then they go into the gazebo and they begin dancing, and he's just like wowed by her. And I'm not seeing necessarily like, I don't think like the entire movie or storyline, like plot of the movie, like is significant. Like maybe it is. Maybe you speak to this person online. Maybe you speak to this person at a distance. Maybe you guys just have like distance between you because of other things going on. You know what I mean? Like there's like distance that you've placed, or like keeping people at an arm's length or whatnot, or like even them with you. But clearing that. Excuse me. Confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. Because why have I not burped like that in weeks, dog? Like literally, that's twice during this reading. But like maybe because that like you guys are finally coming together, but like it's a little hard for you sometimes to take your mask off around them, and they're showing you that, they're trying to show you that they like want to see who you are under that mask, and they're showing up unmasked around you, and to them, like, you are like this beautiful princess no matter what you look like under that mask. Who you are in that mask, you are breathtaking. You are this beautiful like queen. And to you, like, they're willing to unmask, and as they're unmasking you, like, they're willing to unmask because they know that they can be themselves around you, like, they feel safe around you, and they're showing up that way, and they're trusting that, like, they're leading that path. And because of that, you're seeing them and they're like, wait, this is my fucking, like, what? Like, this is, like, that's, you're, like, Prince Charming. Like, what the fuck? Like, you just, like, are who you are, like, naturally, and, like, I'm falling for you. Like, what the fuck? Like, this can't be, you know what I mean? And sorry, y'all. I love it, 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 I love it. Maybe now that it's getting to a point where, like, you can't intellectualize things, you can only feel them. I'm seeing the King of Swords in reverse. Like, you're having a hard time accepting this. Whereas maybe before, like I said, in your life, you may have been paving the, you know, road, but, like, maybe even in this connection at first, you, like, wanted to see where it could go, or maybe if it could be anything, like, you wanted to see it. So you may have been the one, like, wanting to, like, put things down, like, put things out there, or, like, you know, but then you were called to, like, pump the brakes, or you felt like you had to pump the brakes, and then because you did, and you kind of, like, have been applying that energy elsewhere, you've been getting more into your, like, bag, like, you know what I mean? Like, this person is, like, more attracted to you, and, like, they're realizing, like, the road that you lay down because of who you are, because you're unmasking, because, like, you got into your back, so you're putting that energy, like, into you, and it's becoming, like, more clear and evident, like, who you are to them, and they're like, I see you. So they're unmasking because they want you to see them, and they, like, want you to be, like, more of yourself around them. So they're, like, leading that way to make you feel comfortable being yourself around them, so that they could see if, like, they're laying down the brakes now, and so that they can see, like, if they should take this, like, in that direction, you know what I mean? Like, take things off the brakes. Ooh. Okay, so clarity. If you didn't know, because you were called to pump the brakes, if you didn't know, if you were meant to be, like, showing a little bit more of yourself, it's like, you can't determine romantic compatibility if you can't determine personalities compatibility. And, like, it's okay for you to unmask before realizing if this person, like, before realizing that this person is, like, safe, like, secure of, like, a romantic option, like, because you know that they're safe and secure as, like, a person, like a human being, for you to unmask yourself around. And they're trying to show you that. Oh my god, they're trying to show you that. That's why it's coming out sideways. They're trying to show you, but they don't want to push it. But they also don't want to, like, push it because, like, what if you're not comfortable with that? What if that's, like, who you are? Like, what if that's just, like, you aren't someone who's super, like, confident in that, or, like, comfortable in those things? You know what I mean? And, like, now that you're opening up a little bit more, is opening up the way for that. Okay. Carry on my wayward son, there'll be peace when you are gone. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. Don't you cry no more. Okay, this is such a musical collective. Y'all must like music. Maybe you're musicians or artists. Maybe, like, both of you, like, you and this person are, like, musical artists, or, like, big on music. Ain't no other. But, like, every time I'm hearing that song, it reminds me of the flow from I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. But also it reminds me of, like, what's this song? I think it's Bedrock. Stevie Wonder. I need her with me. And she knows she bad. And I got a grocery bag. Ooh, baby, I be stuck to you like glue. Baby, wanna spend it all on you. Baby, my room is a G-spot. Call me Mr. Flintstone. I can make your bed rock. can make your bed rock, girl. I can make your bed rock. I can make your bed rock. Okay, I get it. Let me think. I guess it's my turn. Maybe it's time to put this pussy on your sideburn. You say I'm bad. He probably right. He boogie me like I'm down on a Friday night. Haha. He's so pretty, like I'm on my pretty one. He on my little skirt. He on my ankle white. He say, Nikki, don't stop. You the bestest. And I just keep coming off the top. Asbestos. Yo, that's crazy. Okay, y'all are like compatible on like every level. What you're working on a little bit more is feeling like comfortable feeling yourself around them, but you guys are compatible in that way too. Every time they give a little bit more of themselves, you realize y'all are compatible. Every time you give a little bit more of yourself, and I feel like they think and they know that they could do that, so they're showing up in that way. And they're just saying like fuck it. But like 555 on the timestamp as I'm saying this. But like you might not know, like it's like they see you and they know that like personality wise like you get them, so they're showing up in a way that like you didn't know that they are. And then when you do that, when they do that, you're like, oh my god, like we're compatible that way too. And then you feel like a little bit more open to show like a little bit more of yourself like to them. And every time you do, they're like, damn, I knew it, like I knew that we're compatible in that way. So it's like that's like the one way that's growing, like as like friends or like a friendship, like as like human beings, you know what I mean, like as like damn, like. And that is almost making the attraction even stronger, because it's like laying down like the biggest part of the relationship, which is like just wanting to actually like each other and be around each other, not like attraction, not thinking someone's cute, not seeing the potential, and like not because you're seeing potential in them or like romantically, like just having a crush on someone, not just because of energetically you're magnetically pulled to each other, not just because spirit decided it, not just because God plays it in front of you. It's like y'all actually with each other down. Like every time like you open up a little more, it's like, wait, I fuck with you, what do you mean, like, you know what I mean? But like it's okay to open up a little more. But I think that there's also a sexual attraction here, because bedrock, y'all get each other's humor, because I'm hearing I love it, because I feel like that song's a little bit more like lighthearted, but even just like ironic almost, especially if I think about like the music video. And like I used to like Camila Cabello when I was a lot younger, like knowing that she was like a Twitter like One Direction stan and all those things, like she has like a very like Tumblr-esque like online kind of humor, and like I feel like that's kind of like present in her music in that like era that she came out with. When she came out with I Love It, it was very much like, yeah, it is her personality, but it's not like who she is, but it's like a part of her. And it's almost like ironic, but like it makes her like so much cooler and like a bad bitch. Like it makes her like fire, because like she's funny. Maybe this person thinks you're funny, maybe you think this person's funny, and that like attracts you to each other. But also like there is an attraction, like they find you attractive, and like maybe you find them attractive, but like that wasn't enough. Like you guys neither of you are like the kind of people that would like be attracted to someone just because they're like conventionally attractive, just because like you think that they're cute. Like that's not enough. Like there has to be like substance, and like there is substance. Neither of you lack substance, but the more you guys dig into it, you realize you guys got the same kind of substance up in there, you know what I mean? But bedrock is like the sexual like chemical attraction. I Love It is like the very like lighthearted, playful, like y'all confident, like y'all match each other, like y'all's energy matches naturally. Like you show up in the way like unfuckable, you know what I mean? But then also like ain't no other, la 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 la, like there's a love that's formed, like there's a love that's bonding, like a love that's coming out of both of you from this attraction, from this connection. Thank you for clearing that, spirit, and thank you for confirming. Anything else? Is there like any advice you have for the collective? Or it's not advice, it's things you needed to hear. You needed to hear it, because as long as you know what to do. You know, but like you didn't know because you couldn't see it, and like God wanted you to see it. It's being revealed to you now. Pump it up. It's being revealed to you now, and because it's being revealed to you now, it's gonna be revealed to, like, there's nothing you have to do. it was an understanding. I don't know why I said that and it sounded like I had like a Toronto accent, because I've been watching things about that recently, like all day today, so it's funny. Somebody go smoke that youth. Bye. Oh my god, I hope you guys get that. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Then we have Temperance, Ace of Wands in reverse, the Empress coming out sideways. She wants to come out upright, but she's still coming into her energy. Like, there's nothing that you have to do. There's nothing that you have to do. The Knight of... Then... Oh, that was so weird. I never really curse in Spanish, especially during my readings. That was so random. That might have been a confirmation for somebody. The Knight of Coins. Like, there's nothing you have to do that's coming to you, babe. Like, they're coming to you. They want to, like... They just want to take care of you. But not, like, in a weird way. But in, like, a... protective of your energy. Like, they're like, here's this beautiful thing. Here's this beautiful gem. And I want to make sure that, like, they're treated right. I want to make sure that, like, things are done correctly. I just want to, like, keep you safe. Like, you know when people say, like, online with someone, they're like, keep them safe at all costs. Like, they're like, I want to keep this person safe. Like, I want to keep this connection safe. I want to keep you safe. I want to, you know, but, like, not in, like, a weird way. Not in, like, a weird, like, I don't know. Like, if this is a man and you're a female, or, like, why did I say female? Like, if we're speaking in heteronormative and cisgendered language, I'm like, not during Pride Month. During Pride? Wait, you want me to say that during Pride? But, okay, if we're speaking from the masculine place, right? I'm not talking about, like, in a weird patriarchal, like, misogynistic, hyper-masculine, toxic masculine kind of way where they're like, you're helpless and I need to keep you safe. They're like, no, it's like, you know when you have a flower in your hands that you don't want to crush it. You want to give it life so it can continue living and breathing like that, you know? And they might have been, like, observing you all this time to figure out how to do that, because they might have also been figuring out why they even feel called to do that, or, like, what the fuck that's about. Like, what the fuck is that about? But then as they get to know you, it's like, wait, I can see what that's about. Like, why do I feel like this natural instinct to just, like, care about you and care for you? And maybe they were, like, fighting it before, because they're like, this is weird, like, I don't know this person, or, like, is this person compelling me to do this? Like, are they making it seem this way? But, like, when they don't talk to you, they think about you. When they think about you, they don't talk to you, though. But I think they're giving in a little bit more to wanting to do that, to being able to do that, because they might have, like, not felt connected to that place before. But you're almost, like, giving them the keys to their own, like, wonderland in, like, their head, and, like, their own experience in this humanly experience, because they were hurting before. They may have felt, like, isolated from others, or, like, connected to themselves, but, like, not connected to the world around them that would accept them for being themselves. And, like, you bring out something in them that is like, wait, when I feel accepted to be myself and, like, continue wanting to be that and giving more of myself to that, more of myself comes out, and I'm realizing, like, there's so many more beautiful things about me, and they kind of want to give that to you. Like, they feel called to do that, and now they, like, have cultivated it and know how to, because you've given that to them. Like, you naturally have cultivated that energy within them, and, like, for them and around them. The 10 of Coins came out on top of the 6 of Swords coming out sideways, so it's like they're coming out of this energy of, like, betrayal, hurt, like, feeling like they gotta keep it going no matter, like, if nobody accepts them or knows them. Like, the ego or doubt that surrounded them, the ego or doubt that had been projected onto them because people didn't know who they were. Like, other people didn't know who those people that we're talking about were. Like, they didn't know themselves. And those other people, because they didn't know themselves, this person that is your counterpart, or whoever we're alluding to, let's say lover, right? These people that were surrounding your lover, or masculine, or I feel like that's not the right word, like, your divine other, that's what I'm gonna say, because I keep hearing the Beyonce song, ain't no other. So your divine lover, or other, your divine other, people that were surrounding them didn't know themselves, and then because of that they didn't know how to get to know, or they didn't understand or get to know your divine other. And so where was I going with that, spirit? Because of that, they didn't think that they could like be themselves in the world, or like they didn't even really know if they could be ever, or if like what was under there, because it's like there's no space for it to come out. The space that they have is contained within themselves, and they keep it there so that it can be kept safe and flourish in like its own ways. And they found like outlets and creativity, like different ways and modes of expression of like putting that into like in the world. But it's like with you, they can just be that. They can just be. Pride and ego is no longer stopping them. Pride and ego is no longer holding them back, stopping them or holding them back, because it was no longer their pride or ego that was keeping them, and they're realizing that it was the projections of others. It was their ego protecting themselves from the pride and the projections and the ego of others that were keeping them small. And now they're realizing they're not an egotistical person, but they know their ego can come down with you. So it's happening. It's happening. Oh my god, that reminds me from like Breaking Dawn Part 1, Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 1, when the mom gets Bella and Edward's wedding invitation, and she's like, Phil, it's happening. Well, she gets her wedding invitation, which is really crazy. I remember going on TikTok after that because I watched Twilight, and I was like flooded with things about Twilight on my FYP, and like there's like people in the comments that were like, okay, why did nobody think it was weird that Renee, which is Bella's mom, like received a wedding invitation for her daughter like 1 month after she graduates, like her 18-year-old daughter, like freshly out of high school, and she doesn't question anything. She barely knows anything about this boy. She barely knows anything about their relationship, and she's just like, it's happening. That's such a side note, but like maybe it's like for a good reason. I don't know. Why does this look like Jonah Hill? That's so funny. Okay. Justice. I'm goofy. I'm feeling goofy, happy-go-lucky. Like, we're in a good mood, babe. So, let's get back to the reading. Let's close this out, really, because I think, like, you got, like, what you needed to hear. You got what you, like, needed to get out of this. But let's see. Coming back into your own. You're coming back. Oh, my goodness. Why did that card just bend like that? I didn't like that. Coming back into your own after a heartbreak. Maybe you know what it's like to not feel like compelled, or like to feel like neglected in a world that doesn't get you, and like you've created a bigger space within yourself to like express yourself fully. Like, you know how I said where there's this person, your divine other, this divine other may have found outlets and like creativity in like different ways, like almost like tunnels where they like channel this energy and it goes through like little canals, you know what I mean, like a little like system. You just like knew how to make more space for yourself so you can express yourself fully and wholly, like in a whole way. Excuse me. Thank you, Spirit, for clearing that. Thank you for that confirmation. Okay. You just made like more room for yourself in the world so you can express yourself like fully and wholly and like authentically and unconditionally, lovingly, even if like nobody accepts you, because maybe a part of you felt like or accepted that like nobody was going to accept you. So instead of making yourself smaller, you made yourself, instead of having to find like different ways to exist in the world, you just exist in the world like as yourself. Like you made that room for yourself. You gave that person that space to do so, to realize that they can, and it's like making a whole new way. Like it's making like a whole new wave, like a whole new wavelength. I'm hearing you coming together to do that. And then I'm looking back at this post that I posted like 2 weeks ago on my TikTok. It was like something that I saw on Instagram, and it was like the divine feminine intuition coming together with the masculine's like action or something like that. That's how empires are built. Ooh. 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 Clearing something there, babe. But it's like their system, like their canals are also giving you like a way, like energetically, you might not even realize that this is happening. It's giving you like energetically like a system for you, that energy that you have so much space now to curate and to express and expand outwards, because you're not making yourself small. It has places to go and be like a direction, you know what I mean, places to go and to be channeled and be directed. So I think you guys are really coming together in like a beautiful way. Like this is a really divine countership. I've never heard that like phrase before. Countership, divine countership. Whew. I'm literally hearing, okay, they're holding you in their heart-shaped locket. Like, what that might be for somebody, like maybe you have like a heart-shaped locket or whatever. But then I was also hearing the song Come As You Are by Nirvana. Maybe you guys have like similar music tastes, or you like the same things. Like, you guys would like each other so much. Like, you would like this person more by revealing more of yourself to them, because you will realize that you guys like the same things, or you guys like a lot of similar things, or like you guys like, or they would like those things about you even if they don't like the same things. I don't know, even if they don't like those things already, you know what I mean? But I feel like you guys have a similar music taste, or like the same music, and you wouldn't even know it, because it might be like unconventional music, or like unconventional to like their stereotypes, so like where they come from, what they're like, their gender, their ethnicity, their identity, like their expression, like who they show up as in the world. Like, for example, right, like if you're a spiritual person, people might think that you only listen to like woo kind of music or like specific things, but then you come out and you're listening to like freaking like, I don't know, like Nirvana, Deftones, or like you listen to like, I don't even feel like that. Like, I feel like spiritual people listen to like that stuff, but like maybe they're like, oh wait, this person listens to like dance music, or like you listen to like dance hall, like I'm feeling called to say, like you listen to like electronic music, like, you listen to like reggae, like you listen to like, you know what I mean, like you speak patois. I feel called to say, like, you speak patois? Yeah, what you thought this was? You think just because I live my life a kind of way don't mean that I don't get down with the frenzy? What the fuck does that even mean, spirit? What the fuck do I be channeling sometimes? I love it. I love channeling so much. Like, what the fuck does that even mean, spirit? That means something to somebody. Come as you are, as you were, as I want you to be. That person is never gonna judge you. Like, they might not completely comprehend right away, but they'll ask, they'll get to know you, and like they'll receive you securely, confidently, because they're secure in themselves, and like they want to understand you, they want to get to know you, they'll like accept you with open arms. Okay, spirit, so like what is the last thing that we need to hear? What are we calling this connection to do? Like, what are we calling this collective? That's what I meant. What are we calling this collective? Like, cool. Like, what are we doing? Some of you guys are the masculine in this connection. I'm just saying. If you're questioning, if that like gave you anxiety, you're like, did I think that I was the feminine? I'm like, like, then it's not for you, baby. Like, then like what you feel like you actually are is what you are. Like, not the question, not the doubt. If you know you're the masculine, you're the masculine. If you know you're the feminine, you're the feminine. And we're going by the law of divine gender and universal laws. We're not going by gender identity or sexuality, okay, baby? What are we calling for this collective? Like, let it go, let it happen. Like, this person on both ends, for either of you, if you allowed yourself, you would see that this person likes you so much more than you think. And on the other end, if you allowed yourself to like this person, you would see how much they already like you. Okay, queen, go off. Okay, queen, pop off. So I'm hearing that. You guys are scaredy cats. Or you were. You're coming out of that energy though. Like, you put a confidence in this person that gave them like a newfound spark, like a newfound like spirit. It was like revitalized, awakened. It's like the phoenix rising. Like, their wings came out and they're like, wait, what the fuck? Like, all of a sudden I could fly. And they're giving you, it's giving you a confidence to feel like comfortable being like softer, like yourself, like a newfound confidence that comes from like your inner spark, like your inner intrinsic thoughts in your words, like just like security, like you feel secure like being yourself with them, like you just feel comfortable and like safe, you know what I mean? That is so cute, like that is so sweet. Like there is no conflict, it's just easy, like easy going, easy flow. Like maybe you were overly conscious before, maybe you were self-conscious before because you're used to people misunderstanding you and not receiving you well. Like maybe you were like just like always feeling like you have to like mitigate yourself, or like confess your worst fears before you confess your beautiful spark or your beautiful heart, I'm hearing. But like you don't need to do that. Like you don't need to do that, because they're not gonna live up to your fears. They're not gonna live up to your worst fears expectations. They're gonna live up to like, they're gonna set like new standards, because they're gonna live up to like the expectations that your heart would long for but didn't like know they existed. Yo, oh my god, Spirit is spinning. Okay, last card, Spirit. Ain't no other. I feel like I said everything that you needed to hear. I feel like I said everything that needed to be said. Okay, Spirit, like you're so, I'm gagged. You're so goated. I love being psychic. I love being connected to God and the universe and spirit. Because what? I have freaking goosebumps all over my body. I got chills. We have the Ace of Coins. What's understood does not need to be explained. That's what I'm hearing. That's what goes on between y'all. But in general, what's understood does not need to be explained. You're goated. They're goated. It's goated. This connection is goated. Like, what? Oh my god. I feel like you're so fucking unserious. Like, on like a good way, like a humorous way, like a funny way. Like I feel like you're a funny person, because I'm bringing my humor out just to talk to y'all. Remember the Ace of Coins? Wait, I was saying something before, Spirit. Can we bring it back? Okay, then we have the High Priest. Okay, what's like I said, like, but like what was needed to be said, like was said. Like you get it. High Priestess, Eight of Wands reverse, and the Two of Cups. Why is the Eight of Wands? Ronnie? Why is the Eight of Wands in reverse? It's not gonna go fast. It's gonna go slow, because that's how you like it. Things in the past were rushed because you were scared they weren't gonna work out, because other people wanted to like lock you in before like things were ready to be. And it's okay for things to burn slow, because you'll realize that that's actually exactly how you like your connections. That's exactly how you like it. That is your karmic and divine justice and divine good and divine favor. So clear. I feel like in a movie scene when they're like take two, but like not like that. It's like when they're done filming like the scene, or like, you know, like I'm hearing like all quiet on set, but like when they're done filming the scene, but like they're closing. I don't know if they do that to close it, but when they're like that's a wrap, like that's when I'm hearing like, whew. It's like one movie ended to like your real life like story can like come to life, like can unfold, you know what I mean? Like one movie ended so your dream can come true, so your life can come like true. Like real life is better than my dreams. Like my life is better than the movies. Now my life is sweet like cinnamon. But yeah, congratulations. Like this reading was so good. This reading was so goated. I just keep hearing that, so that might be something you guys say, or like something you say to each other, because then we got the Justice card. Okay, end the deck on the Justice card. Okay. Divine good ruling in your favor, and you know this, babe. You know this. Like I did not need to tell you this, but you felt like you needed to hear it, and I completely get that and understand that. Like you are completely valid for that. Okay, baby, you're not crazy. You got it. I love you guys. Thank you so much for allowing me to give you this reading. Let's close out this reading right now together. Okay. Whew. Hands up, palms up. To receive good energy, palms down. So let go of anything, but I think we should do palms up, okay? Big 3 deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth, okay? 2. Okay, that's 3 now. Let go, babe. Okay, that's a wrap. I thank you so much for allowing me to give you this reading. If you can, we'll do like a prayer of protection and closing this out. A prayer closing out this reading, okay? Gratitude to our divine creator God, Thank you for giving us this reading, these messages, for allowing these things to unfold in our lives, the lives of this collective, this divine collective. Thank you for helping us reach them. Thank you for helping these divine blessings to find them and for giving this explanation. Thank you for your divine timing, God. Thank you for God's timing and putting your hand over us in our hearts. Thank you, Spirit, for your divine guidance. Thank you, Universe, for connecting us now. May this continue to connect with those who are meant to be connected with through this collective. May this find those who this is meant to be reaching. And I thank you for helping me connect with your higher self, for allowing me to give you this reading, and for allowing me to give you this reading, like allowing me to connect with your energy. It's been a blessing. It's been great, and I love you, and I thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting my gifts and my channel. If you would like, if you felt called to, if you feel called and connected with my energy, you can, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Supporting my energetic work helps me support more of yours, and putting good out into the world and living in my divine calling and purpose as well. Thank you for connecting with me and being here today. Thank you to your divine spirit team. Thank you to the protections that were placed, and may you go into the world with this, knowing that you are protected, you are loved, and you are absolutely secure and safe. This is divine, beautiful blessings that are finding you now. Everything is clearing in your favor. God has put his hand on it, and he decided yes. Okay, so starting now, walk like it, talk like it, act like it. Keep things to yourself that you are not meant to be sharing, but continue giving your gift and your blessing and your light into the world in the ways that you're called to and meant to, because you are meant to be walking in your calling and divine calling and purpose now. Okay, so I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Like I said, subscribe if you'd like. If you connected and resonated with this video, please make sure to leave a like and a thumbs up so I can continue getting feedback and putting out more content and doing more with this and walking my calling on this earth. Thank you so much for supporting me. If you'd like to check me out on TikTok or any of my other social media channels, I have a spiritual TikTok where I post spiritual readings and other things connected to the divine. It is Celestial Jaze, Jaze. I'll put it in the description. I have a TikTok where I post everyday stuff like how you find on here, and it is Celestial Days, like this channel. I speak on all things lifestyle. It's really just like me posting anything, honestly. It's just me. It's not just me, but it's me, you know what I mean? So if you connect with my energy, you want to see more of that, I post on there regularly and a lot more frequently, so you can go and check that out. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, I post more beauty content and like makeup related things. You can go check me out on there. It is also Celestial Jaze, like Jaze. That is my name. I am Jaze. Thank you for allowing me to be your reader today and for giving you this reading. I hope this finds you in divine blessings and good timing. And as always, may you stay up, stay clear, stay woke, stay alive, living your life, not surviving it, and may beautiful blessings find you always. May you be divinely protected as you walk this path, and know and trust that you are, because you are, baby. I love you so much. Thank you for being here, like I said, and closing this out at 1, 2, 3 on the timestamp. So divine evolution, ascension, and escalation into the beautiful beings and gifts that the universe has in store for you. Okay, I love you. Good night or goodbye. Bye.